Yes, I'm excited too.
Okay, so as you guys know, I'm doing My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. So basically, I want you guys to totally think of everything that you knew about My Little Pony before, including this, and just put it aside for the next 5 minutes. It's a totally new generation, a totally new cartoon. It's totally a fresh slate. So this brings us to why do men watch My Little Pony? Because it's awesome. There are these guys called bronies, basically. There's a huge internet following of guys who watch My Little Pony. I'm one of them. I love the show. It's awesome. I'm not a pedophile. I get that surprisingly large amount. It's really an awesome show because the characters are extremely relatable. They have character flaws. They have their upsides to their personality. They're very solid characters. They're always the same character. They almost never actually go out of character. The voice acting is really great, and all the people who voice them are very great singers. They have great singing voices. The graphics are just way better than most other cartoons. There's a different storyline. There's 2 kinds of storylines for each episode. Adventure, which kind of actually carries a risk of death in most times, but isn't acknowledged because it's a kid's show. And then there's like slice of life ones that they're mostly funny, but they all carry a very heavy message behind them. The creators kind of acknowledge the fan base of guys, which is weird because the show's main directive is to young girls. So, and then there's a nostalgic value that people really get when they watch cartoons from their childhood that they haven't watched in 10 years. It really just kind of makes you feel good, makes you feel safe, like you're a kid again. And then the character design, all the characters are really relatable, as I've said. They have flaws and they have upsides, which makes them seem more like real people and less like something that somebody made up. They all have a special talent, which they have this thing called a cutie mark on their flank, which is kind of like a tattoo. It appears when they discover their special talent, and that's their special talent throughout their life. Each of the main 6 characters has a pet that kind of reflects their personality, and their occupations all kind of relate to their special talents. This is Twilight Sparkle. She's arguably the main character. The one on the left is how she actually appears in the show, and the one on the top right and the bottom right are actually fan art, things that people have made of her. Yeah, it's different than Twilight. This is Rarity. She's a unicorn also, I forgot to mention. Twilight Sparkle is a unicorn, which means she can use magic. It's pretty awesome. Her special talent is magic. Rarity, her special talent, as you can see by her cutie mark, is fashion designing. She's a dressmaker in Ponyville. Yeah. Pinkie Pie, her cutie mark is balloons. Her special talent is making people laugh. It's kind of weird, but it's pretty cool. She has a pet alligator who's 1 year old and doesn't have any teeth. It's gummy, bites stuff a lot. This is Applejack. On the right is a human rendering that people do a lot. It's kind of a crossover, and the other 2 are her family. Her cutie mark is 3 apples. She works in Sweet Apple Acres, which is a orchard. She bucks apples, which means she kicks the trees and the apples fall in the buckets, and she sells a bunch of apples. And this is Rainbow Dash. Her special talent is just speed. She's a Pegasus, so she can fly. She goes extremely fast. Her job is weather patrol. She controls the weather in Ponyville. And on the right is another piece of fan art involving her and Pinkie Pie. And this is Fluttershy. Her special talent is she has the ability to kind of communicate with animals. She unconditionally loves every living thing. She's actually my favorite character. On the right is a fan art rendering of her. There's kind of an inside joke that Fluttershy would like to be a tree. So that's somebody make Fluttershy a tree.